Morning, guys. Very late start today, 10 o'clock. I was recording my podcast earlier and it's cold and kind of no real rush to get out of bed, get out of the tent. So kind of hung around until it was a little warmer, had a coffee, recorded my podcast, and just getting on the road now. Still in the middle of nowhere. We're gonna pass through a few villages. I'm really hoping there's a shop in one of them because I'm running pretty low on food. Have some nuts, some bread, peanut butter, and granola bars, which is fine. That will get me through, but obviously just would like some more variety. So hoping to come across a shop. Tomorrow, there's a town, an actual town, not a village. That's right now is about 60 kilometers away, so not too far. And it looks like there's a hotel there. And so I'm hoping get there, recharge, take a rest, and really just hoping that they accept Savannah. We'll see. But that's the plan right now. So just an easy 30-kilometer day today. It is midday right now. Savannah and I are in this little pine forest, this really little pine forest. The road is just right there, but this pine forest giving us some nice shade. For the first time in a while, we have gotten to some like actual trees. We were in this valley earlier, and there's some nice cypress trees and pine trees, and it just changes the whole mood. The plains can be nice, walking those. They're peaceful and there's this openness about them, but you're just always exposed to the sun and there's kind of no variance in landscape. And so to get to some place where there's some trees has been really nice, just for the change. The shade is nice too, to be able to take a break here. Had some tuna, little ton, and gonna put that on some bread for lunch. So that's about it. Last night, Savannah and I were put up by some locals. Slept right up there. It was really nice, got a good sleep. And it was perfect timing because it rained last night. It was actually like a thunderstorm. And so I had shelter. Sav and I were able to sleep inside, out of the wind, out of the noise. It's pretty early, just kind of waking up. I think they're gonna do breakfast and then get back on the road. So Sav and I just left these people's house that we stayed at. This guy Hamdi and his family, who were incredibly nice. I woke up pretty early, thinking I was gonna get out of there at like 6 o'clock, and his daughter was already in the kitchen making bread and asked me to stay for breakfast. So I ended up staying. We ate at around 8 o'clock, had this huge platter of bread, tomatoes, paneer, honey, eggs, everything. So I'm like, got a ton of food in me, feeling really good, well rested, powered up. We have 30 kilometers to the city where there's a hotel that I'm hoping accepts Savannah, which would be great. I could use just a recharge. I think I'd take a day off and maybe watch the election, watch that nightmare. But we'll see. Yeah, so 30 kilometers. I don't think there's a lot up ahead, but very beautiful landscape. So that'll be really nice. And Sav's ready. leaving this town. That hotel where the flag is, that's a hotel. And I was hoping that we'd be able to stay there for the night. But there's a nuclear plant nearby, and that's where all of the employees stay in quarantine. It was raining a little bit ago, you can see. Just slowed down a little bit, and the sun's going down. So I gotta get out of this town, find a place to camp. The rain has stopped. It's sundown. Really intense there for a little bit. It started, it was a hailstorm actually, and there's thunder going on either side of us. And it rained, it was pouring the entire time. I'm setting up my tent, and then I get the tent set up and everything thrown in there, and then the storm stops. So just bad timing, I guess, but we're set up. We have a pretty good spot here in this, I think it's birch tree. A beautiful little forest, and let's see if you see that sunset. Yeah, a little bit. Beautiful sunset behind us. I guess the storm has passed, but pretty stressful for a bit. Looking forward to a good sleep. That was, yeah, that was a lot.